back. In today's video, we are going over some more detailed information that you need to know if you are thinking about purchasing ibonds. These are savings bonds, low government savings bonds, currently at 9.62% interest rate. Make sure you check out the first two videos pinned in the comment section as well as in the description box. Now, this information is being shared from the Treasury direct.gov website. That is where you can locate it, as well as where you can purchase bonds. Also, check out the first video on where else or how else you can purchase savings bond. All right, let's begin with who may own an bond. For individuals, you can, if you have a social security number and you meet one of these three conditions. You are a United States citizen, whether you live in the U.S. or abroad. You are a United States resident, civilian employee of the United States, no matter where you live. To buy and own an electronic bond, you must first establish a Treasury Direct account, and you can do that on the Treasury direct.gov website. Children under 18, yes, they can purchase bond if they meet one of the same conditions I just described for individuals. However, a child may not open a Treasury Direct account, buy securities in Treasury Direct, or conduct other transactions in Treasury Direct. A parent or other adult custodian may open an account for the child, but they must link their own adult Treasury account to that child's account. So the child cannot open that account by themselves. The parent or other adult custodian can buy securities and conduct other transactions for the child, and other adults can buy savings bonds for the child as gift. All right, so the child cannot have that account if they're under 18 by themselves. I assume once they turn 18, then the parent can release the account to the child. Now, for paper bonds, adults can buy bonds in the child, the name of the child. Now, for trusts, estates, corporations, partnerships, and so forth, they can purchase electronic bonds in Treasury Direct. For the paper bonds, trusts, and estates, some cases it says they can purchase. Now, for corporations, partnerships, and other entities for paper bonds, it states no. What determines who owns an bond and who can cash it? How you register your bond at the time of purchase will determine who owns the bond and who can cash it. So make sure you fill out that section correctly, because the information you put at the time you register that bond will determine who can cash it and who owns that bond. The registration is in the name of the owner, either a person or entity, the taxpayer identification number, and if applicable, the second name owner or the beneficiary. Now, what do bonds cost? You pay the face value of the bond. For example, if you pay $50 for a $50 bond, the bond increases in value as it earns interest. I went over in detail in the second video. You can keep these bonds and they can earn interest up to 30 years. You must keep the bond for at least 12 months. You cannot cash it before 12 months. And if you cash it before 5 years, you lose the interest for the last 3 months. Electronic bonds come in any amount to the penny. For example, you can buy a bond for $50.23. It has to be $25 or more. You cannot buy for less than $25. All right. Paper bonds are sold in 5 denominations. For example, $50, 100, 200, and so forth. 2 points to remember when purchasing your ibonds. All right. The limits apply separately, meaning you could acquire up to 15,000 in ibonds in 1 calendar year. Bonds you buy for yourself and bonds you receive as gifts via transfers count towards your limit. 2 exceptions to that, though, is if a bond is transferred to you due to the death of the original owner, the amount does not count towards the 15,000 yearly limit. If you own a paper bond issued before 2008, you cannot convert it to an electronic bond in your account in the Treasury Direct, regardless of the amount of the bond. The annual limit before 2008 was greater than the limit of now, which is $10,000. You can buy $10,000 in any given year. You can buy an additional $5,000 if you purchase with your tax refund. Check the playlist for that video on how you can purchase ibonds using your tax refund. Now, can you buy ibonds as gift for others? Yes. Electronic bonds, you can buy them as gifts for any one on your using your Treasury Direct account, including children. Paper bonds, you can request bonds in the names of others, and then once the bonds are mailed to you, you can give them as gifts. So if you purchase the ibond electronically on the treasurydirect.gov website, you can purchase them for others. All right. If you purchase the paper bond, you have to request their name to be placed on the bond and then give it as gift. Now, the purchase amount of a gift bond counts towards the annual limit for a recipient, all right, and not the giver. So in a calendar year, you can buy up to 10,000 in electronic bonds and up to 5,000 in paper bonds for each person you buy it for. Again, you can find all of this information on the treasurydirect.gov, and that is where you can also purchase iSavings bond. You can also purchase them with your income tax refund. Check the playlist pinned in the comment section as well as in the description box for that particular video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come back for all of the tax information that matters to you most. I am doing the research so you do not have to, and I will see every one of you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.